Hello everybody, from everyone here at simraceway, we hope you've had a fantastic start to your 2015 season, but now things get intense. It's the first broadcast of 2015, a brand new championship. Apologies for the first sector. Molinar there again, going very wide, almost lost him, and he threw. What a move that was, and he somehow kept the car going. He's so unlucky there to not get that move finished off. I thought he had it all signed, sealed and delivered. Towards the final lap there, and then Kobayashi again on yardstick to the inside. He just hasn't been able to work these two. He's tapping back and forth, back and forth. Going to be at the front of the field, and it's going to be a little bit more complex for the guys in 4th, 5th and 6th as Kindayo overtakes the struggling Ingar. He's wide again, and Malok further capitalises on the opportunity, as does Andre Parser, and that's become yet another three-way fight now then. So Andre, Malok, and now Ingar. Malok's just spun an 8th, Malok's just spun an 8th, and an absolute disaster there. He was going so well. Meanwhile, the dark stick, sorry. Oh, that's got to stick through now. The dark squid is just retired. The dark stick back in the pit lane, unfortunately. So here we are then, the first race of 2015 for the biggest skill quant in Sim Raceway. The biggest names, some new kids on the block. This one is going to go down as one of the greats. If qualifying is anything to go by, let's find out how the run to turn 1 is going to be. Gridby gets a bit of a poor start. It's Tyro that takes the lead off the line. Rotating on in box swapping. Jamie's trying to get to the inside as well, using the dirt with advantage there on the track. And it's been a terrible start by the Boltons. And Gridby is down to 12th position. He's had an absolute terrible start there. Jujan stays 10th currently, Luke's going 9th, the Flo's 8th, but look at him now trying to re-attack Pro Driver to the inside he goes. He's not going to get enough momentum through there, he needs a little bit more speed. He was at the bottom of the order after a lap 1 incident, remember, so he has recovered well, and now the Volvo has overtaken Erasius back. So Erasius in front of Vegas, he goes back up the inside, he may go a bit wide and a complete bit of opposite lock. The BMW way too powerful there, and the Volvo slides through, but can it hold on for the rest of the lap? It's a long lap here at Renault. We've still got about 8 corners left until we come towards the end. Whilst Rocco's 3rd, NASCAR 4th, Lashias down in 5th, Jim Wally currently 6th, Kobayashi 7th, and oh my goodness me, Jim Wally's had a wheel problem. It must be, unless he's missed the pit lane completely. Unless he's got into the pits and missed it. I mean, I'm aware that there is no tyre wear in this game, but that doesn't mean that, of course, that the tyre temperatures can't be affected. And if these BMWs going under dirty air, maybe from the Volvos, it can explain why they are losing grip. Because what we've seen now, then, just to confirm, we've got Volvo, BMW, Volvo, BMW, Volvo. BMW. Now, if that's not a sign that the Volvos are the better car here today, then I don't know what is. In the next couple of moments, the leader's in as well. The race leader is in. Jamie's in. Will he get out? And where is Van Panther? Van Panther's going over the start-finish straight now. So where is Jamie? Who's even lead? Jamie's on his way out. Here comes Van Panther. It's a drag race out the pit lane. It's so close. But I'm pretty sure Van Panther's going to get it via Whisker. Yes, he does. And Jamie will be so heartbroken with that. On the bit, he's got past Majimus, so he is inside the top 6. But Majimus with a bit of a nudge, and that's a very risky place to find himself being gently nudged, isn't it? Right on the edge of the cliffside. You can almost hear the stones falling off the edge. As the cars make a move, and Rob Nitro gets a huge grant of luck as his main protagonist just falls off the edge there. A real shame, Majimus. But every point matters, taking points away from Angon. What's that? No, to 3rd. And it's just big news. Sierra shot around the outside of Rob Nitro, dragging into the barriers in the wrong. My goodness me, it's all gone west. It's gone crazy stuff now. Chaos into the ball. Rob Nitro is down to 8th position. We've got another car off there. Tiptoe's gone off as well. And Rob Nitro championship home has been shattered like a glass statue before his very eyes. Started on pole, and he's almost on the beach again. And that's going to allow King Dio through. And now he's hit the wall, and it's just gone bad to worse. Is he on the beach? Yes, he is. But Luke Sky's got a lot of work to do. Should he need to overtake the float? He's defending exceedingly well. Same with Toro and Acosta, although those two have split a bit. And what a run it could be for Enriquez down in P12. He's fought bravely after 46 minutes of despair. The man's been out of action. He's been in more incidents than anyone else. He was looking so strong early on, and he now may get a bit of redemption as Elite Speedway goes wide. They're almost side by side as they go over the bridge, and that's never going to end well, is it? As Enriquez, he's trying everything he can to fly through, and Elite Speedway defending with everything he's got right now. Final lap of the race is underway for Van Panther, and he's catching these two. On two occasions into the first corner, so we'll be hoping for much of the same. But is he going to find our success here at the moment, or is there going to be another hidden story? Everyone's off the line cleanly. Big star there for Clark 10, the lead unchanged as they go into the first corner as Lazarus tries to sneak through. He's overtaken Diamondback. He's looking at the race leader. Great start by Lazarus 16. Any more action? We've got RK98 still attacking MDR man. He's looking at the inside of the final corner, and he sneaks through, but he may lose the inside line. Slicing and dicing they go, and MDR man somehow keeps himself in third place. And now, of course, because of the pit stop, the drive-through penalty for Arazia's back. These two battling for a podium, but not anymore. RK98 slams into the side of MDR man. There may well be a reprimand. Well, these cars cope under the conditions as he just goes up the inside there, and that might just cost him nearly a Lowry, dropping down the order like flies at the moment. He's down to P7. B Davis now, his teammate, is going to be a bit cautious about overtaking him. Obviously the last thing you want to do is make contact there, and he almost gives that rear end a bit of a kiss, unfortunately, and the two make the slightest of touches. What he needs to get himself through the order, but what he does need there is Andernoff to go just a bit wide, and I think he's just about taken it. Yes, he has. Supercar 1 starting to chop his way through the field right now. 1.7 petrol will be the next man on his hit list. Again, a bit wide there by the Dark Snake, and Sierra's got a fancy of chances. He's closed up nice and early on. They go through the chicane. There's not going to be much room. He's on a tightrope as he's effectively on the track limit. He's got to come back now. The Dark Snake goes so wide, and Sierra 28 must have made that one stick. Yes, he has done, but watch out because the Go Bananas car of Reno is now attacking. The Dark Sting is under a world of pressure right now, and also in a world of trouble. He doesn't know where to park that car. And a clean one, but you know you're consistent and the jobs are good. And the Flow has been driving in open air, admiring the hills here at Phoenix. The lights are all shining down on him, and it won't just be the lights that are shining down, because it's going to be a monumental point till the Flow wins the first round of your Car of the Year Championship for 2014. What a good result that is. They're trying to sneak up the inside of Pro, and it's not quite worked. He's doing absolutely everything he can there. You can really feel the sense of urgency surrounding these two at the moment. He's trying to open up to sneak underneath. Watch this, look at that. He's so much earlier on the throttle, and it may just work. It was almost like he was on the throttle as he entered the corner, and it can't quite be closed off. Pro driver going down low, and then bum draft their way in towards the final lap of the race. But what a drive this has been for Doodle 12, and I'll tell you what, the STEV team will be going bananas because Doodle 12 wins! He wins his first race in the 900 to 1100 skill quad. Absolutely great run! Doodle 12 is a winner! Shortage of exciting racing thus far. Again, a characteristic that only Sim Raceway really has, and he's got a gain! 3 strikes and you're out. Blockelson spins for the 3rd time at the Auto Club Speedway, and he will be livid inside that cockpit. As he starts the penultimate lap, it's going to be a cool shed, a breath of fresh air. It's a long road ahead of him, and it's going to be tricky. He's got to be tiptoeing his way around. He can't be too aggressive, and he takes the opportunity there, and he's almost ended up pouring into WGTN F1. How those two never make contact, I will never know. That was almost a dance with death there. M. Walker now up into a black board on the side of the circuit. Another one's gone. Another engine's gone. honest, we talk about it, and it's wrong nitro this time. At the end of this one, Dyer going wide, Clark 10, almost with a bit of a tap. Did he get him round? Yes, he did. The King Dyer spins at the trickiest of places to switch around. Through the corners they go again. And that double left-hander proving to be the point where Enzo can get a slipstream, and Gans was not so smooth on the run. Enzo opened up a bit too early though, he can't fully capitalise on the slipstream he would have got. And now they make their way down into the hairpin. Does he get to the inside? He's going to go for it. It's a late move, and the rookie breaks his way back into 9th position. Big move there for Enzo, and he's sending some messages here today to his Sim Raceway compatriots. And now, I think Ngan's trying to stand for none of it as he goes straight back up the inside again. My goodness me. He's in second, and he is chasing down randomness inside. Now that is in perfect range to get a slipstream. Let's see what he can do then. He's in the draft. The gap is coming hammering down. It's a 127.5 flat. A bit quicker, but look at the effect the draft is going to have here on lap number 5 and 34. We take a look on board with Ralph Winderless. He's all over the back of him. When's he going to duck out? Is he going to go in and out? Shaking all about. He chooses the outside line. Now he's going to be very brave through here. This is for the race lead. And he thinks a little more of it and becomes a bit more conservative. You can't really fault it. The question is, has he got what it takes to do? V1386 makes his way onto the oval for the final time today. And I think he's done enough. He's done plenty. V1386 wins the second round of your Car of the Year Championship. What a stunning drive. The sun starts to rise, and what else is rising with the sun? Is it the hopes of Jim Wally, or is it the confidence of ATS Molnar? We simply don't know. Sim Raceway have described it best on their Twitter. The action is purring tonight. We're just 11 minutes into racing here out of another 3 to come. And we are seeing some exhilarating scenes here at the home of British Motorsport. Down into Cops corner again, and Jim Wally seems to have lost a little bit of time. He's a lot later on the brakes though, and that may reward him finally, but it's so difficult through the next sequence of corners, through Maggots, Beckett's and Chapel to stay in a slipstream. There's so much limited visibility. He's going at over 100 miles an hour. He's got to try and keep those revs nice and high if he's got any chance of getting a nice draft. This is where it's going to come down to then. It's a hanger straight duel, and Jim Wally is all over the back of the race leader. Molnar will be defending it with his life. He does not want to lose the race lead right now. And Jim Wally is going to have to plant a sensational move if he wants to take it. Molnar holds the inside line with no intention of letting that one go. They've got 2 corners left, and Wally gets a stormer of a run. Can he get to the outside or no? He's got to make his move. He's been way too conservative with the space he's had, and it may just reward Molnar with a fine defensive victory. The winner of round 3 of your Car of the Year Championship is ATS Molnar with a stunning drive. It's not phasing. He retained every single lap in the lead. 11 laps led, a pole position. He's done it. Pedro Ramos wins in Silverstone. What a great victory. He will be over the moon. See Fusion desperately trying to come back in Ngan before it's too late. But by doing that, he's going to open the door for Hairshoe's on a squabbly run. But now he's really giving his one on the inside. He still can't get it. And now Diamondback's going to get a door. Chain reaction here at Sim Raceway. So the scenes at the moment as Diamondback goes up the inside. He's going to be heavy on the brakes as Hesh tries to draw him out wide. It doesn't work as Diamondback moves up to P6, and he just could not be stopped. He was like a kangaroo on a trampoline. There was no way he was not going to stop that. His teammate at the moment up the inside, and Doodle trying to retake the lead of the race, but he's got to hug that outside line. And despite how impressive it seems trying to get the inside first, he's got to hang it around the outside to try, and Daniels goes wide. Doodle punishes him for it. And the SDEV drivers changed lead once again. It's the 3rd time they've done it today of the Car of the Year Championship. Daniels has 2 more corners remaining until it's all said and done. This could be history in the making. Have all the pieces of the jigsaw finally come together? The answer is yes, they have. John Daniels wins in Silverstone. He comes across the line and will be so elated with that. He recovered in the only way he knew how, overtaking every car that he could in his path. And I wish we had another 25 laps of action, because this has just been breathtaking. From the guys in the 900 to 1100 skill quad. It's not over yet. We've got to give Shadow Bounty his dues, but you don't want to watch this, because this is where that desperation may set in for any of these drivers. Watch out for P13. It's in the back of Cortese. Is he going to go from bad to worse for Cortese into Snow? P13 finds better of it. Is there a gap? The hole's starting to open and close. Cortese sideways. Somehow saves the slide. P13's going to the chicane. Cortese defends. And P13 forced around the long way. You've got to look at Shadow Bounty. It's a dominant win. The Shadow Bounty from pole to the flag. Bounty wins. Going to be Van Panda in second. Cortese third. P13 in fourth. And AGO6 in fifth. But now that's all clarified. A win for Shadow Bounty. No, but with the last lap starting, we've got a three-way battle for second place. It's only the first race of 4 this evening. We said this is the kind of scenario where heroes become legends and where the most unpredictable results happen. Strap yourselves in, ladies and gentlemen. This is a Sim Raceway final lap like no other. Jaguar D-Type, the triple Le Mans winning car, flying around Laguna Seca, and you can see the drivers trying to harness the British prestige. What a drive by that man. Jim Wally, final corner. There's a bit of a poor exit. Howard loses it a bit on the back end, I think. It's going to feel like if he got a bit of a better run, he would have had a chance to pull alongside and make a real go, I think. But Jim Wally takes second. Where is Master Rocco? He's up to 9th and he's fighting for 8th. He's blown through the order. Master Rocco, if he can get to 8th, would take 42 points. And he's 28 in front, which would mean it would be a tie. It is Timo Glock and Lewis Hamilton all over again. The final lap of the race is a championship decider. 1.7 petrol is driving for his life. Master Rocco is driving for his championship. Supercar 1 goes under the Bridgestone Bridge. If he loses his first place, his championship may well go with it. This is what the HWC was made for! The 2 cars are off, and Master Rocco down to 9th, and he spins again, and it may be the checkered flag. That could be all she wrote. Master Rocco down to 9th. Daniels is approaching Enzo with a couple of corners to go as well, but it is going to be a race win. The man is 5th place in the championship, a win in round number 1, and it's a win in round number 4. He's ended as he started. STEV Doodle 127 wins your final round of your Car of the Year Championship. Enzo and Daniels almost side by side as they cross the start finish line, but Daniels couldn't quite get close enough. Enzo took the position. Daniels takes P3. Apologies there, we got 1 more lap to go, and now P13 is going to look to put it on them. It's getting confusing. Man Panda's 1 ahead, and now B13 may just be ahead, because 9 Raceway is going to come back underneath. But I think I just got so excited as to what was going on. It's easy to forget, but 9 Raceway has lost a position, and it's going to be an all-out war between the 2, and it's a scruffy finish off the track. And 9 Raceway may have just gifted B13 a 6. Second place with a candle on top. Absolutely not working at all, is it, as they begin to climb the side of turn number 3 and 4 yet again, and a big wobble there for petrol, and it has allowed RK98 through, and RK98 may be heading for his first victory for this championship, and his first one of 2015. Through the chicane and in towards that final corner again, round the outside. It's a brave move for the pole sitter, and it hasn't really paid off for him, has it? And now it's in a delightfully good slipstream as he makes his way down into the first corner yet again. Can he get to the inside or no? The first corner's not ideal for overtaking, but it's not going to stop. And then the pole sitter charging through. It's an authoritative move, but he does get a bit of a tap, but he does make it into 9th place. So his race is starting to come back alive again. Here comes Chaos up the outside. Oh my goodness me! Chaos storms through out of nowhere. A complete shot manoeuvre there for him. Antonov caught way off guard, sent into the barrier, and now Chaos is side by side with the Arctic over the crest of the mountain, down towards the lighthouse again. Chaos is on the inside, and he should have that. And I think once again Sim Raceway oversteps every single expectation. This is just fantastic work by everyone involved here at Croydon Raceway. Andy Bob now under pressure again. It's Enrico's trying his luck to the inside of turn 1 this time. The black striped horse is trying to carve his way through. Andy Bob sees him off yet again. Another threat is in the books. And it's 6.66, the tenth of a second that was done there for Andy Bob, 134.666. But is it going to be a heavenly finish, or the hell going to rise over him? And he's going to lose those 3 positions. Look how close Enganche has got to these drivers right now, as well as again, it's restless driving here from Enrico, and he may have just pulled off the move that could seal him. 6th position, he's through. The SDV driver is down to 7, and it's now become a 5-car free-for-all as they dart their way towards the tunnel for the 17th time today. Keep an eye on it, but right now Shadow Bounty's so close to the end of the race. You can almost taste victory, the smell of the champagne, the sweat, the passion, the tears that have gone into this victory. Almost worth it, through the sands of time, and into the final corner he goes. And Shadow Bounty is going to be one very happy man. He lost out on pole by 0.003 of a second, but he's going to win it by 9. Shadow Bounty wins the first round of the 6X J4 Championship in tremendous fashion. A valiantly fought second place around more. Similar one there, and Super Cycling into the wall, and he's almost cost himself dearly. I don't know how he kept that car pointing in the right direction. That is beyond me. Well, with PGRD Moore and Rob Nitro up the inside, goes the white car of Moore and Rob Nitro clinging on with everything he's got. Bit of a trip, he's got to cut back on the inside of the chicane. He can't muster up the speed, and the TGR team are somehow reasserting a lost dominance that was, you know, completely vanished earlier on in the race. Well, again, and Night Raceway's gone very wide, and that may just punish him. Tyro's going to get very up close and personal very quickly again, and all of that gap that he suddenly found has been ripped from under his feet. Is he going to get this move complete? It's a late lunge around the outside, and he's side by side again. He's got to cut underneath, and he hits the back of him, and here we go, the 2 drivers side by side one more time, and Night Raceway's able to just about keep it in front. Maybe it's going to be Night Raceway that comes through after a race-long battle, and he's going to cross the line. He wins. Night Raceway takes victory for the 2nd round of the gorgeous new 6X J4 Championship. The go. To get to the inside, the answer is yes. He's going to make the dive up the inside. He's got a bit too deep there, and Luke Sky says thank you very much, and so too does Grau Findle. So Grau Findle sneaks up to 5th place, and that's what I was talking about. Who's going to jump first? Grau Findle waiting. Run out, and what a start there by Bouchard immediately on 4th position. The black car, you can see the standout there as the brightly coloured yellow one. Miss this. It's Arasius back. He's going to try and fling himself up the inside, and is unable to do so there, but he might get a chance now as again, same corner. Septima makes the error, and Arasius back moves up 1 more position on his run to try and get himself into the top 3. It's been a sterling job for him so far. So looking much tighter through there as Master Rocco's braking points are compromised, and a slight little nudge. St. Georgians yet, Master Rocco. He's going to try and keep a lid on it. Following the battle, and it may have just changed as TGR Moore overtakes that, and he can't quite get it done. I thought he got it through turn number 1, but Rob Nitro hangs on, so we're going to stick the position run down on hold. TGR Moore has burst into the door with a battering ram. You never know how things are going to pan out here, but Luke Sky is looking absolutely magnificent. He's in the pits! Luke Sky is in the pits! I thought I was seeing this. Is this for fuel? And that may have just ripped that victory away, which means a battle